Hey, hello, hi you guys. Welcome to my channel. Today is day 8 of our 12 days of Christmas. Today's look is a very simple one of my actual go-to makeup looks. If I'm like, I want to look a little bit like evening makeup, sultry, given vibes, this is what I would do. We did add a little bit of like a glare on top just to give it a little extra oomph, make it a little bit more festive. So I guess I see festive and I think glitter. Today's palette is the Swiitchbeauty Slays for Days palette. We pretty much used these two as our dark colors, and then we dumped into Aaliyah, and that's it. It's a very simple, quick, easy makeup look. I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna let you jump in and watch it. Like the video now so that if you decide to step out, it doesn't matter. Today's palette is the Swiitchbeauty Slays for Days palette. See, Switch, if you're watching, please bring it back. Mine is fully expired. I need a replacement, please. What we're doing today is this look. It is actually one of my favorite type of looks. You can make it less in your face, you can make it more in your face. Today I'm obviously quite in your face, but versatile queen. You know, she went to go and get my hair done, so we have fresh cool nose, because I took my wig off because I had laid it for like a week, and I was looking at my hair. I said, ooh, and then I could put my finger underneath like that, and I said, oh dear, because I find that if I can get my finger under there, I've got too much growth to just like leave it be. And I really thought that I would make it until January. Going in with my quick face brow pencil. It's actually so sad. I'm gonna need to find a replacement at some point, but I do have like 3 backups because I am full of nonsense, apparently. I don't know why, but I really thought that today I was just going to get so much done. I was gonna be the queen of productivity and movement and getting things done, and it's like past 3 already. I'm only filming this now because I went to go get my hair done. I went to the piercing store, and I need to be done by like 4 because my brother has bought golf clubs and I am to go pick them up. No gel for the girl today because I genuinely don't feel like it. Diving with our Essence Prime Like a Boss primer. If you guys have a nail tech you want to send my way, please and thank you, because I don't feel like doing my nails right now. Let's get started on the eye. We're gonna dip into Bella. It is such a good black. Like, look at that. That's just me putting it on, and it is doing the things. It is so pigmented, and that's like one dip, but like, whew, what a good black. Because sometimes you get a black in like an eyeshadow palette, and it's just, you look at it and you say, oh, why me, you know? Because there you were minding your business, thinking you were about to like really eat down, and then it looks like a really dark gray, and you're like, okay. Next up we have Ntombi, who we're going to take on this lovely fluffy brush, and I'm literally just going to go right over everything and try to blend that black out and up a little. At this point I'm just going to dust this brush off a little bit, and I'm going to jump into Aaliyah, which is for me a very like skin tone kind of color, and I'm just going to stamp it over here and like just like send it across the top end over there, because what we want is not to overdo the brown. This whole look is basically just you blending, if you really think about it, and it's just like, it's lazy blending because you're just moving until it looks kind of the way you want it to look. As soon as you're happy with your shape and your blend, you're pretty much done. Now, to make it a little bit interesting, what I decided to do was add a little bit of glitter, make it look a little bit wet, add a bit of sparkle, make it a smidge extra. The glitter we're using today is from this palette. It's the You Had Me at Lucky Go-Go Tales palette, and it is in G02. We're going in with this color on a sort of fluffy brush, and we're just going to tap it in this area. We just want to give my eye a little bit more glam, a little bit more glitz, and I really have been enjoying when my eye makeup, it looks just wet without me having to put a gloss on. I do like to just tap a little bit over the darker areas too, so that they also have a little bit of oomph. And then the most satisfying part, in my opinion, the tape removal. Matte and Poreless Primer by Maybelline. We're just gonna use that whatever. I'll do my lashes last, and then yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with like a simple lash, something like winged out. Oof, I already know exactly what lipstick I want to use. I was looking in the mirror and I said, you know, it'd be really good with this. I'm gonna show you. Don't worry. Skin tint. Dun, 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 dun. I know. I need to branch out. I will. Eventually. Eventually is just, unfortunately, not today. I'm gonna use our Bionic Babe Set It Babe spray by Kiki. Every time I do that, I'm always like, you know, babe, you did not need that much. But here I am, putting exactly that much every single time. When I was at the salon today, the lady who usually does my hair, she kept knocking my piercing. And I'm like, what's going on? Because I've had this since 2022. It started acting up at the beginning of this year, which was hurting my feelings, because I'm not a person who just like develops piercing bumps, but apparently I am now. I don't deserve it. I'm really upset about it. I just want them to heal and be healed, right? Specifically because I want to get a third on my lobe here, because I did this one with a gun. She did it skew, she did it like out of the line. So I figured if I put a third, I can hide the fact that it's not where it's supposed to be, and then it looks interesting and pretty and cute all together. Like, smart, right? Sponging. I bought the curve case. So I do want to try it, and I think the color I want to go in with is, what's this one? Shade and Laid. I don't know where my spatula is, so I'm going to use the back of my makeup brush just to get a little bit off the side here. Just dig some out. Just gonna pop that onto the palette real quick. Obviously not all of it's coming off because it's a round brush. This will someone be like, move it to the palette because a little bit goes a long way. So we'll go into a little bit and see if it goes a long way. Ooh, it's actually a really nice color. Fit the concealer once more. I know. Do you ever use anything else? No. At present, I don't. This is literally it. Every day, Maybelline Fit Me. I'm gonna grab my favorite little fan. Our 10-minute timer is going. I've got about 30 minutes left to get done and then to be exiting the house. I know. What was the plan, Mass? What were the goals? Cannot tell you. I do not know. Honestly, I don't think I'm doing all that bad for time. I'm moving at the speed of lightning, okay? So I wanted to use the curve case for the blush as well, but I really feel like if I just get into Havana from my Swiitchbeauty palette, it's going to give me exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm getting into Havana. Honestly, Switch really knew what they were doing when they made this thing. I was devastated when they discontinued it because I was like, what do you mean? Because it was supposed to be part of my sister's birthday present that year and it was gone. I said, well, now what am I supposed to do? But it's okay guys, because they brought it back. Pickles were back. my light died, and while it died I just kind of powdered my face as per usual with my Swiitchbeauty matte bounce powder, and then I just did my under eye to match what's happening on the top. We're smoky babes. Now I'm just going to go in with the LA Girl Pro face powder. We're going to do a light dusting just as per usual in those lower bits of my face. Going in with my Passion Pro bronzer in Beach Please, because you know, if it ain't broke, you don't have to fix that. And we're just gonna bronze the day away. And I think what I like about bronzer versus contour is I don't have to be as precise with the bronzer. I can just, like, do you see how big this brush is? This is not the kind of brush I would go in to do a contour with. But bronzer, it's fun because I'm just warming up my face. Just warming up my whole face. Back in with my Switch. because I like the color that I've got on and I just want it to stay the same. Plus I need a little bit of like a little bit of glow back into my face, if that makes sense. So we're just gonna go in over the powder with the bubble blush again. Same little brush, stippling motions, no dragging, because then you might pull up your powder. I did that once, but is that not just so nice? We're going in with the Swiitchbeauty Due Diligence in the color 3. Nice little, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I think this really might be one of my favorite products. Today's lip combo is literally just 2 matte lipsticks. We're gonna go in with Ruby Woo, a cult classic, obvi. And then we're also gonna go in with Sin, which is one of my favorite, like deep vampy reds. I think it really has all that and then some. I'm gonna start with Sin, and we're just gonna use that to kind of line the lip a bit and like in an ombre way. That is my alarm going off. Oh, it's 4. I have to leave the house just now. But we're gonna fill in with Ruby Woo now. That's gonna be the center of our lip. Is that not just so cute?